Hello, everyone, and welcome to 1001 Beers to Try Before You Die. I'm back here with James.
There we go. Well done. He forgot I asked him to introduce it, but he did it. He did it admirably.
Thank you very much.
And we are here to review a beer, which is sadly a replacement beer, but it's a very, very incredibly close replacement.
Yeah.
So this is the last beer from Lithuania in the book, and it was supposed to be Utenos Porteris, but according to all sources we can possibly find, that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, so we looked in every single shop pretty much we came across in Lithuania, in Vilnius, and somewhere we went for a day trip with a castle, and I forgot the name of it. No, it just doesn't exist. All the other even in the big supermarkets, the entire range of Utenos beers was there. They've got like Utenos cherry and all sorts of stuff, but not the Porteris. And looking on Untapped, very, very few check-ins from the last couple of years. They look like leftovers that people have found in the back of the cupboard.
So instead, this is the Porteris from another brewery that's in the book.
Yes.
I've done 2 other beers from them, which I got from Polish shops. And this is the, I don't know how I even say it, it's Futuris?
I guess.
Futuris Porteris.
It's the one that there were a couple of other Porteris.
It's a really nice can.
There was another Porteris that we looked at, but it was slightly off on the ABV compared to the original.
Yeah,
this
is only 0.1% off the last one. So it was essentially Utenos Porteris, first brewed 1979, 6.8%. This is no idea what first year it was brewed, but it's 6.9, and it is from this brewery where I've done 2 other beers. So look back on my history for that. I reviewed I think I reviewed a lager and something else. If you want to have a go at that, well, I read. Yeah. Well, there's no tasting notes to read, so we're going to give this a go.
Well, I suppose you could read the tasting notes from the other one as a kind of a guide to what.
I suppose, and see how close it is.
See how close it is. It's a mix and match, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So let's review the tasting notes from this one then. It was supposed to pour a deep brownish red colour, with a foamy beige head that displays a full malty nose with toffee and faint traces of chocolate, a strong, smooth caramel taste. Fills the mouth, followed by a hint of licorice and banana to leave a sweet finish. So it certainly ticked the box colour-wise. It is indeed a deep brownish red colour, and it does have a foamy beige head. So you just know what nose it has and what taste it has.
Right. I should just pour a third sample
That's
for the
fine.
Off-camera reviewer. There's a little bit left in here. It won't be charged because it's a can, so I will.
Yeah, you finish that.
Okay.
Oh, steady.
Oh
no.
No. Never mind. Clear that up in a bit.
Okay, so should we go for the smell?
Smells
quite malty, a little bit of toffee.
Malty. It smells a bit tinny. It smells like it's come out of a tin.
Yes, a little bit.
You quite often you get the difference between.
Yeah.
I always prefer the smell of beer that's come out of a bottle with tins. Sometimes you get feels like a little bit of build up of carbon dioxide or something, which I know doesn't technically smell, but it always feels a bit different. And then after a minute or 2, it dissipates. But it smells like it's come out of a can, but it is going a little bit more mellow now. Just give it a whiz around. Yeah, that's a bit more like it.
Okay, so let's go for the taste.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Sweet.
Not too sweet though. Not cloying sweetness.
No, it's not cloying sweetness, but it is sweet.
It is sweet. It's a sweet beer.
Sort of marshmallowy kind of sweet.
It's not unpleasant. It's not unpleasant at all.
Fluffy.
It's quite fluffy. It's quite marshmallowy, actually, now you say it.
That's what came to mind.
Yeah, no, I quite like it.
I think it's quite nice. It's not my kind of flavour, but I've had a few beers that have been apparently brewed. I think there was the marshmallow one, Welsh, Newport.
Tiny Rebel.
Yeah.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Stout, which I think is a lovely beer on cask.
And I think essentially this is just
quite similar.
The Lithuanians banging it out as reg. They don't have to make a big thing about it. if you like that kind of beer, you will definitely like this. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, this is it's got a real marshmallow taste to it. Yeah, fluffy sweetness.
Fluffy sweetness. There's
Sorry.
It's all becoming disastrous.
Oh no!
I think we're going a bit croaky after that Danish beer.
Yeah.
I think what would really do well with this if it was maybe an extra percent. Actually, it feels because it is 6.9. But it feels like, I don't know, maybe an extra percent on that would really.
Doesn't taste boozy,
dial
does it?
No, it
taste
doesn't.
boozy.
Given it's basically 7%, doesn't taste like 7 at all.
Tanya, what's your thoughts on it?
I like it. It tastes almost like honey-ish, but not quite.
I think you hit the nail on the head with the marshmallow comparison. Actually,
I know. I think that sort of brown honey taste. I can see where that's coming from.
Yes.
If you stuck some brown honey in a coffee, black coffee, without putting any milk in, you might get something similar to this.
What's brown honey?
Well, you get different shades of honey. I was sort of thinking brown honey. That's all just generic big tubs that you get that are sort of industrial ones for baking and cooking, rather than actually using for
Spreading on toast.
Yeah. They tend to be browner and a bit more robust because they're for cooking. They're less flour. They're just got more base punch.
Yes.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, I quite like that. It's quite good. It's not as good as the Limfjords Porter, but it's pretty. I would say that's something that came out of a can, and I mean I don't know how much it costs and whether it's an
Not
expensive.
much.
No. So pretty good actually as a kind of thing you can pick up in a shop in downtown Lithuania in a can. I imagine so this brewery. I found the other two beers down our local kind of. It's called the Oxford Road in Reading. It has got various shops.
It's got about 4 different skleps.
Various different Eastern European shops, and they've got various different types of booze. And I found the other two beers from this brewery in the booze. What I have noticed is they don't have too many dark beers there. It's generally they've got a few, but it tends to be largely orientated towards the lager.
Yeah, there's very, very few dark beers.
Well, which I think is a shame because actually, I think as we found out, there's actually some interesting things to be had from the other ranges of the breweries. But
but like you said in the earlier review, you got the stat from the earlier review. The Porteris is not really much of a thing. So I guess if you're importing it over this way for the classes who
they
are
wouldn't drink
Reading,
it
from that way,
they wouldn't bother drinking it. No.
So yeah, they're on the lout.
Yeah, they want the lout.
But we're more refined.
We are more refined, but yeah, even the Euro lager can be good as well. I think you've managed to have every single thing that's available for all these Euro shops, haven't you?
I go up and down the Oxford Road.
Did it change much?
I go up and down the Oxford Road about once a month and pick up any new stuff. Not a vast amount, but I've also discovered now that when I'm out and about there are certain towns where there will be a big Polski step. Trowbridge has got a massive one, and it's just got a super huge booze aisle. It goes on and on and on, and they have all sorts there. I didn't even get all the beers that I wanted from that one because I didn't have capacity in my bag.
Wow.
King's Lynn, because it tends to be where there's a lot of agriculture nearby.
Yeah, you've got workers. You've got workers coming over.
They're seasonal workers, so there's more choice and variety. Whereas around here, they tend to be more shops and building and stuff. So
interesting.
There we are.
Right. Well, I think we'll leave that one there. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you for another beer review very, very soon. Cheery bye.